We will begin. Is that the bell?
Yep.
My computer says 8:57. Everyone else says 9 o'clock?
Yep. 9.
All right. Good morning. The April 21st, 2021 meeting of the Board of Estimates is now called to order. In the interest of promoting health and safety as we continue to deal with COVID-19 pandemic, the Board of Estimates will continue to meet virtually. At this time, I would like to ask our amazing comptroller, Mr. Bill Henry, for any corrections, additions, and noted abstentions for today's agenda.
Okay, Mr. President, I'm having a little trouble with my sound, but I'm going to assume that you've told me that it's okay to start doing the opening statement.
That's correct.
Thank you. Here we go. We have no changes or corrections for today's agenda. No protests were received for today's meeting. There are no deferrals or withdrawals. There's one item being moved to the non-routine agenda on page 11, Department of Audits, by Report 911 Emergency System of Baltimore City, Maryland. Actual receipts and expenditures for fiscal year ended June 30, 2020. There are no items moved to the routine agenda. If Honorable Mayor Brandon Scott is abstaining on pages 19 and 20, items number 1 and number 2, Health Department, ratification of agreements with Johns Hopkins University. Honorable President Nick Mosby is abstaining on page 39, Baltimore Police Department, intergovernmental agreement. There are no other abstentions. That is it for changes and corrections, Mr. President.
You're muted, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Solicitor. I think that's the first time you were able to do that to me.
That's the first contribution I've made.
No, it's not. No, thank you, Mr. Solicitor. Mr. Comptroller Henry, thank you for that. I now direct the board's members' attention to the memorandum from my office dated April 19th, 2021, identifying matters to be considered as routine agenda items. Together with any corrections and additions that have been noted by our comptroller, I will entertain a motion to approve all items contained on the routine agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. The routine agenda has now been adopted. On to the non-routine agenda. The first item of today on the non-routine agenda can be found on page 11. Department of Audits Audit Report. This is a report from Maryland 911 Emergency System for Baltimore City. Maryland actual receipts and expenditures report for fiscal year ending in June 30th, 2020. The report itself is pretty straightforward, but as it has become custom to this board and the interest of public transparency, we've asked Auditor Pash to come on this morning, briefly explain the audit. So at this point, Mr. Auditor, the floor is yours.
Good morning, Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Comptroller, and the members of the Board of Estimates. My name is Josh Pash. I am the City Auditor. I am here to present the Independent Accountant's Report on applying agreed-upon procedures for the 911 fees and expenditures for 2020, fiscal year 2020. The objective of our procedures were to assist the State of Maryland's 911 Board in evaluating the Baltimore City's compliance with Public Safety Article 1, Sections 301 through 313 of the Maryland Annotated Code related to the actual receipts and expenditures of the 911 Trust Fund of Baltimore City. The purpose of this is that the city receives funding from the state that is collected through 911 fees, and the state asks an independent accountant to review those expenditures to validate that all the costs were related to those that are covered by the Public Safety Article 1. We noted no exceptions in any of our procedures, and we submit the actual receipts and expenditure report for the year ended June 30th, 2020 to the Board of Estimates.
Thank you, Mr. Auditor. At this point, are there any questions or concerns from the board? Seeing and hearing none, the receipt of this audit report will be noted. As there is no new business from the board, are there any questions or concerns that board members would like to raise at this point?
No, sir, Mr. President.
Thank you. Well, being that there's no new business before the board will recess until 11 a.m., followed by bid opening at 12 noon. The board will reconvene tonight at 6 p.m. Please ensure that you tune in via WebEx or even Channel 25 for fiscal year 2022 virtual taxpayers night. Information on preliminary fiscal year 22 budget and how to participate in the taxpayers night can be found on the Bureau of Budget and Management Research website at bbmr.baltimorecity.gov. The Board of Estimates will recess next week, April the 28th. Our next regular scheduled meeting is May the 5th at 9 a.m. I would like to thank everyone for tuning in. Baltimore, please continue to stay safe. Please follow all health protocols associated with fighting back on COVID-19. Baltimore, we love you.